Fantastic. So welcome to module number 4, and we're going to build your trading plan. Okay, in this module we are going to integrate the strategy you have written down into a complete trading plan. So once again, attached to this module you will find a worksheet. Please download it and let's go through it together so I can explain you what to do in each part of the worksheet. So let's start with the trading objectives. We know trading means different things for different people, correct? So each one of us has different objectives regarding our trading. For some, it might be or they might want it to be the main source of income, while for others it might be just a side income or a side hustle. So let's start writing what trading means for ourselves. And for now, I need you to open up the worksheet and start answering the questions I have written there. I'm asking you there, and please do not continue to next section, the daily checkup, until you finish answering those questions. So let me show you the worksheet. Okay, so let's review it together. So these are the questions. Okay, trading objective. Why do I trade and what are my goals? It's important for you to be very, very specific. Okay, what are your goals? And in order to achieve those goals in income or pips or return, maybe monthly return, what do you need to do every day or every week or whatever? Okay, what are the steps to get those objectives? Now, am I currently trading full-time, part-time? What am I doing with my trading? Why do I like trading? What are my expectations for trading? When do I feel right and trading fulfills me? When does trading distresses me? And then let's do some personal awareness exercises. Okay, what are name five strengths that you can use and you can apply them into trading? Okay, that will make your trading better. And then let's name 5 weaknesses, and how can we bypass them while we trade? Okay, how can we neutralize them and not let them get into our way when we are trading? Now, if we have weaknesses or we feel there's something missing, so what are the skills or what am I missing in my trading? What do I still need to learn, or what skill or what knowledge I need to acquire? And for that, what are the steps to get into that? I need a course, I need a mentor, do I need to do something or buy something? So let's write down those steps. And then it sounds kind of unnecessary, but we need a statement, like a mantra for good days and one for bad trades. When we start aligning our thoughts to our actions, our trading, it also will improve our trading. So what will you tell yourself a good trading day, and what will you tell yourself after a bad trading day? So these are the objectives. This is the first part. So please pause the video right now and take the time to complete this section. And once you finish, let's continue. Okay, so let's continue with the daily checkup. And what we need is every day before you start a trading session, you should answer some important questions. Okay, how do you feel mentally? If you're mentally ready for this session, what do you want to achieve specifically for this session? So all these questions, you will find them in the worksheet. Let's watch them. And every day in, day out, we need to answer these questions. Okay. Is my environment set up for the trading session? My desktop is ready? Is my place clean? Okay, let's start with that. So just follow and continue these exercises and these questions, and then move on. Afterwards, we have the trade checklist, which is what your trade needs to meet in order for you to take the trade. Okay, we spoke about in your strategy. Okay, we're complementing the strategy exercise, and now we have a trade exercise. So before we take a trade, we need to be sure we meet the right setup we wrote down in our strategy worksheet. Am I losing the correct lot size? We talked about this in tuning our strategies to the Fiverr parameters, and we will continue with this also in next modules when we talk about risk parameters and risk management. So am I using the correct lot size I should be using? Is my stop loss well placed? Is my profit in a high quality, in a high achievable point where price might get there? Is this a high quality signal or is it a low quality signal? And knowing if it's a high quality signal or a low quality signal, now I know, or you should know, how to adapt your trading to that kind of signal, correct? Because we wrote down that in our strategy sheet. So we're integrating everything together. Now let's move on to the trade journal. Okay, let me show you the trade journal. Believe when I tell you that recording your trades will pop up so much information about your trading system. Okay, you will be able to find out your real ratios, the accuracy of your trading, or your strategy in certain currency pairs or time of day, or etc. So let's go back to the trade journal, and I'll show you. Sadly, most people won't do this exercise, but if you do, you will be above average traders. Believe it sounds like there's a lot of work behind this exercise, but it's super important you do this. Okay, let's start recording our next 50 trades. So just write down the day, the pair. You may do this in an Excel sheet if you prefer, but the important questions you need to ask yourself: how did you feel during the trade, before the trade? Did you feel secure or not? And then we can try to understand, maybe when I'm using a higher lot size, I'm feeling in certain way, and when I'm using a lower lot size, I'm feeling certain way. Okay, and then depend on the result of the trade, I can ask myself, how did I feel after the trade, and what should I do next time? So now, after we record this, we have objective information about our system, and now we can come up with some conclusions about my trading. Okay, what have we learned about this? And based on those results, what do you need to change or to tune in your strategy? Maybe you understand every time you over allocate, you get to your max exposure, you're feeling stressed. So you need to go back and reduce your lot size, for example. Okay, that might be an important insight you can find out. Then when you have a sequence of losses, what do you do? Or when you had a sequence of good trades, what do you do? How do you feel? This is very, very important questions you should ask yourself, and you will get a lot of insights out of your trading. Okay, so just complete all this information after you finish your 50 next trades, and let's get to our next and final part, which is the session or daily recap. Okay, so after every trade, after every trading day, ask yourself these questions. Okay, despite the outcome, did I take the trades I needed to take according to my strategy? Yes, no, why? Was my lot size the correct one? Did I get emotional during the trading session? Yes, no, why? How do I feel now after a trading day? Am positive, negative? How do I feel with that information? And what do I need to do in order to feel better next trading day? So this is the complete trading plan. It's a lot of work. I know this, and it will take you some days or even some weeks to complete all these the trade journal. But the rest of the exercises, the daily checkup, trade checklist, and the session recap, you can start doing from day one. From now on, you can start doing these exercises, and you will find out, you will understand and learn a lot about yourself and about your system, and we can do the changes we need to improve our trading. Okay, so this is module number 4, and once you end and finish this module, we can move on to module number 5 to show and teach, so advanced risk and money techniques and money management techniques. So let's move on to module number 5.